What is up, knife community? This is Blade Love coming at you from the Sharpest Edge, and this is part 2 of the Phrobis M9 refurb and maintenance video. I have received all of the needed gear that was ordered. The sharpening stones have arrived. The epoxy has arrived, and so has the M11 EOD knife changeover components. So I think the first thing I want to do is remove the cracked stone in the one M9 sheath and clean them out and get the stones in there with the epoxy, and then put the clamps on them, and they will sit for 24 hours while we move to the next stage of the video. So let's hit it. So if you recall, the first portion of the video showed that one of the sheaths had its stone completely missing and the other one cracked. Now, I was playing with this stone a little bit off video for a while, and I'm going to put my glasses over here just for a moment. And it was really moving easily, so let me see what... Okay, that was easy. Okay. Why was that so easy? Oh, okay. They used a rubber cement of some kind to keep the stone in. Not cool. Oil or other chemicals could have popped that out really easy. So we will be, of course, using an epoxy, and it's the Gorilla Glue epoxy that is impervious to oils and water. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be the first time I've used this kind. It was suggested to me by a fellow gunsmith and armorer who have actually used this stuff, and they literally have to like jackhammer the stones out, but you know, once it's in, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need another one in my lifetime. I'll leave that to the next person that gets my M9s. So let's get to cleaning. Surprisingly, all I really had to do was just wipe and blow the surface out. It's got a nice pebbled finish in there, but I'm still going to have to rough it up for the epoxy. Same with this other one. I'll probably wipe this one a little bit better, but I still feel a little grit there, but we'll get it clean. So the next thing you really want to do is to pre-fit the stone to see how she's going to fit. Now this should slip in nice and easy. And it did. So that's going to be a pretty nice fit. So that's going to be how I'm going to mount that particular stone. And I'm going to keep it in for now, but I just wanted to make sure it's just out a little bit so that I can grab it easy. Because I'm going to have to rough the surface up, both on the bottom of the stone and on the sheath itself. And I also have to get out the other stone before I forget. And of course, my fingers don't want to work with me today, but oh, there we go. That's better. And I really love the way they pack these stones because they got to me in perfect condition. Okay, give me my stone. There we go. Slide. And let's check the second one here. It's always one. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, that one fits pretty good that way as well. So I'm going to leave it just cocked out a little bit so I can grab it easy. So for this part, I'm going to use 3M Pro Grade P80. And I'm just going to lightly X-hatch the stone. Very lightly, just put a couple scratches. And leave it set there. Same thing. Just so that it roughs it up just a very little bit. Now I'm going to take a piece of the P80 and I'm going to ever so carefully rough up just very lightly. You don't need to do this a lot. Just need to scratch it up a little bit. Oh. I'm a fan of the cross kind of scratching, just get a little bit both ways. And I'll be cleaning these out again because you want clean surfaces to mate. And again, you don't have to do a lot of this. So don't go freaking crazy. Just enough to rough the surface. Just because I'm kind of OCD, just going to wipe the back, the stones. It's scratched up pretty good. Keep bumping the camera part. So they're both roughed up. So since I have never used this before, I'm going to take extreme care to read everything. I have a general idea how this particular epoxy works after reading the online instruction, but I really want to make sure that I know what I'm doing because I can't afford mistakes with this kind of epoxy because, well, let's put it this way. There is no such thing as a mistake with this kind of epoxy. If you make a mistake, it's going to be the last mistake you'll ever make with it. Because it will bond it, and that will be it, from what I am told. Here's the mixing tray right here. So we're going to keep that in camera view. And here is the Gorilla epoxy. Interesting. So we snap the top off here. Now we're going to start to flow, see if we can get an even flow. Okay. Looks like the hardener wanted to come out fast and first. Oh, shit. There we go. And we should be able to get an even flow. Pull back. See what we can do to mix this up now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basically what you want to do boy, and this stuff stinks. Put enough on, but not too much. And you want to do the same to the stone. Sorry. I'll set this down for just a second. Okay. Stone is set. The clamp has even pressure. There we go. I'm going to set this one aside. Same thing with this one. My hands are giving me trouble. Okay. Definitely don't want any overage going over that plastic there, so let's wipe that off. Okay. Got that there. And now we're going to lift up the stone here. Give the scratch side a nice little coat. And there we go. It's in. Get the clamp. Want the pad even on the stone, on the sheath. And there we go. So it usually says 30 minutes, but I prefer a 24-hour curing time. So hopefully that will work well. And this is the Gorilla Epoxy Ultimate. So we'll move on to the next stage in just a few minutes. So it looks like this is going to be a 3-part video because this section went a little over my anticipated time. And I haven't felt this way since I had built my models with the tester's glue back in the teenage days. Wow. Afro Man said it best. 'Cause I'm high, 'cause I'm high, 'cause I'm high. La 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 la. Yeah, but that's how I feel. Oh my God, it's crazy. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. This has been Blade Love at the Sharpest Edge. And join me in the next video where we are going to take care of the 2 blades and the remainder portions of the sheaths. So stay tuned, and always remember, be good to yourself, but especially be good to one another out there. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. You got the sharpest edges of